Okay, ladies, practicing at home. You don't really need anything in particular for this class. It's hot in here. It's like 90 degrees in the studio. When I practice heated yoga at home, I go into a small space and put a space heater like on top of my body, basically crawl inside the space heater. Um, so if you want to make it warm, you can. Um, We're going to use weights tonight in this class. We don't typically use weights, but we're just going to make it a little spicier this evening. I've got 3 pound weights up here. Some of the ladies have 5 pounds, 2 pounds, 1 pound. You don't have to use the weights. You can do it without the weights too. This is just a heated version of my yoga with weights class. So if you're familiar with this, then you know how we flow. But if you're new to it, it'll be just a traditional sequence. It'll be a vinyasa sequence that'll move a little bit slower, and we'll incorporate the weights for basically arms, shoulders, backs, and some standing abdominals as well. So if you've got weights and you want to use them, take a minute, grab them. We've got a couple more people sliding in here, I think, maybe. Sometimes I think you get so fixated. Right. I told you guys we'd use the weights yet for this. I was thinking about it the other day, and I was like, it's going to be a weighted class this week for sure. It's so cold outside. We're just going to make ourselves sweat a little bit more. I was in Clarksville all day today for work. And so I spent, like a total of 2 hours in the vehicle with my brand new coworkers. Yeah. And I was explaining, it was just two of the guys, and I was explaining to them this class tonight. And I was explaining it as it is traditionally led, right? And just heated without the weights. But then I was like, but I said I was really excited. And I said, but tonight I said, we're going to use weights. And it took like a minute for Mark's brain to like comprehend what I said. And then he was like, wait, but you're going to turn the heat off, right? And I was like, no, it's going to be 90 degrees plus weights. And Jeff in the back was like, why would anybody come to that? Yeah, I was like, because it's a surprise. They're going to find out about the weights when they get there. So, all right. So if you've not ever done a yoga with weights class, has anybody, Jana, you did this summer, right? I think so. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you did. It was a morning class that I did, I want to say like spring through the fall. And it was just a traditional sequence. We won't move as fast as we normally do. You're welcome. But you'll have an opportunity to take your vinyasas between sequences or to just come stand at the top of your mat and take a forward fold. Kayla, did you do these yoga with weights class? No, they were morning. Maybe. Okay, just one. Yeah. Okay. So we'll she was, I think she's off work. Overcame that. Yeah, no. I like to incorporate, I only have usually so much time like at home to work out. And so I like to do yoga. And sometimes I don't want to choose which one I'm doing. So I do both at the same time. I incorporate weights into my yoga practice. I did it with Isla the other night. She was so cute. She was like, this is horrible. She said too. She was like, why would anybody do this? 8 years old. That was cute. She also had like a 10-pound weight, which was way too much for her little body because she only weighs like 60. So we're going to start hands and knees tabletop tonight. So go ahead and settle into a tabletop position. If you need a blanket for your knees, go grab one. And we'll be building a flow together. It's going to be lots of arms and shoulders, standing abdominals. There will be legs too. We're going to get into the booty like pretty quick tonight as well. And we'll have abs when we come down. So go ahead and pause here in your tabletop position. Wrist under shoulders, knees under hips. Pause in here. Let your head and neck hang heavy for a moment and maybe shake it side to side and nod it up and down a couple of times. Maybe circle it. Just letting it really let go. Any tension in the neck melting away. As you pause here, take a moment to check in with your hands. Spread your fingers really, really wide. Pressing more into your fingertips and making sure that you're not really cupcaking those hands up. And take a big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. And again. And one more time, breathing in. And on your next inhale, you're going to drop the belly low, shifting your gaze up for a swayed back cow. And as you exhale, go ahead and round through the upper back, pull your navel in, hissing cat, floating between those two postures at your own pace, back and forth, holding where it feels good. And maybe a little side to side movement as well. And it smells very strongly of incense because Julia had a stick of incense or sage. She had a stick of sage go out of control this morning. She said no more. She said no more sage for me. It wouldn't go out. So as long as you didn't burn the building down, it's fine. It's okay. We're okay. Everybody's okay. And then slowly coming back to a neutral spine. When you're ready, we're going to walk the hands forward, keeping the tailbone up nice and high as you lower down onto the forearms for extended puppy dog pose, stretching through the arms, the shoulders, the back, just a little bit more. And we're going to hold this for about 4 rounds of breath. I'm pausing here. Big breaths in and out. And 2 more rounds of breath. Nice slow breaths in and out. And when you're ready, slowly walking your hands back to your neutral tabletop. Curling your toes under, walk your hands forward again. Lift your tailbone up nice and high, pressing the hips back, downward facing dog. We're going to pause here for a moment, pedaling the feet out, bending at the knees as much as you need to, and really letting the head and neck hang heavy as you breathe in through the nose and sigh it out the mouth a couple more times. We're going to take a couple more rounds of breath here. And when you're ready, you can begin to make your way into a child's pose, maybe wrapping your arms down your sides, wide knee or knees closed up, whatever feels best to you. And pausing here. And taking a moment to just check in with how you're feeling today, any little aches or pains, any old injuries you need to take care of this evening, particularly with the shoulders. And we're going to do a movement called a shoulder bomb, which is just an upward salute. And there are 2 options, 2 ways to do the shoulder bomb when we get there. You can sunburst your arms out to the sides like we normally do in a vinyasa class, or you can bring your arms forward, whatever feels best for your shoulders this evening. So if you get any pinching pain in your shoulders, you might bring your hands in front and up rather than sunbursting them out and up. When you're ready, we're gonna meet back in tabletop. And we're gonna grab one weight in the right hand. We're coming into a modified side plank, left side. So your right leg is long and extended. And you've got your weight shifted into the left hand, left knee. You can cock that leg out a little bit. That's going to keep you a little more balanced. Or you can make that shin parallel to the long edge of your mat. That's going to force you to engage a little bit more. Bringing your right hand in front of your left knee. I know. It's a little balanced. You might bring that leg, the left foot, like way out to the side. That's going to help keep you a little balanced. Everybody there? Yeah. Okay. It's not going to get any easier. When you're ready, we're going to lift that right hand up and over on one, lowering back down. Two, we only do 4 rounds though. 3, and 4. Go ahead and lower back down. Go ahead and switch sides, bringing all of your weight into the right hand. Yeah, I mean, I guess if you're feeling really extra spicy tonight, you could lift that upper leg. We've got our modified side plank. Right side weight is in the left. The actual weight is in the left hand this time. As we open up on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and release. Come back to neutral tabletop. Grab one weight, place it behind your right knee. We're going to squeeze, squeeze, squeeze into that weight. If you have a really heavy weight, I'm so sorry. You can always let the weight rest on the floor. This evening, as we kick the right foot up and back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to switch sides. 4 on the left side. This is what got Isla the other night with her 10-pound weight behind her scrawny little toothpick knee. I love her. And we kick back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and release. Set both weights towards the top of your mat. Walking your hands forward. We're going to lift back up, downward facing dog. Pause in here. Take a nice big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. Option to shift your weight into the left foot as you extend the right foot up and back for a 3-legged dog, maybe opening the hip up. And then lowering the right foot back and extending the left leg up and back. Again, opening the hip, really getting into that hip joint there. We're pausing here, another big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. Allow the left foot to come back down to meet the right. And we're gonna walk feet to hands, pausing at the top of your mat. Nice deep forward fold. Gosh, it's been a minute since I've taught a yoga with weights class. When you're ready, we're gonna root to rise. There goes my chapstick. Coming all the way up, reaching hands overhead, and exhale, hands start center. Inhale, reaching up, and exhale, forward fold. We're gonna go ahead and plant our hands, step it back, take a high plank. And this is where if you've got your vinyasa, you can roll forward into your toes, bending at the elbows slightly, just a micro bend, chaturanga dandasana. Drop the tops of your feet, lift your chest. Upward facing dog. 2, downward facing dog. Pausing here in downward dog. You guys are going to love this next one. We're going to grab one weight in the right hand. And we're going to shoulder tap that weight back, pulling it back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set that weight down. A weight comes into the left hand as you shoulder tap back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Set that weight down. We're walking feet to hands again, pausing at the top of your mat in a forward fold. And when you're ready, we're going to grab both weights. Palms are facing forward. And we've got our first round of shoulder bombs. When you're ready, reaching up on 1. Let the weights come back down and reach up. 2, 3, and 4. They seem easy until we've done 150 of them. Go ahead and drop your weights down. This is where you can plant your hands, take your vinyasa, downward dog, or you can stay at the top of your mat, hanging out in a forward fold. We're gonna build from there. Take a moment here, breathing in through the nose, out the mouth. And don't worry, we're gonna still have chair. No worries, I'm sure you were concerned. You were all like, damn, I hope we don't miss chair. Okay. When you're ready, feet come to hands. We're gonna grab those weights again, palms facing forward, and we overhead lift on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Let the weights hang heavy at your sides. We're gonna sink it down into a chair. Bring the weights into your chest, elbows tucked in nice and tight, and we're gonna bring the weights open on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Go ahead and release the weights. Plant your hands, step it back, take your vinyasa, your downward dog, or meet me in a forward fold. I'm pausing here for another big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. Let it all go. And when you're ready, feet step to hands. We're grabbing our weights again for another round of shoulder bombs as we come up on 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna sink our weight back into chair, flashing those hands open on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Shift your weight into the right foot. Step your left foot back, find a high lunge. Let the weights hang heavy, palms facing back this time. And we're gonna reverse curl into the chest on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up. We're gonna shoulder bomb again on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sink it into chair and flash it open on 1, 2, 3, 4. Weight shifts left. We're coming into a high lunge. Weights hang heavy, and we reverse curl on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up. Set your weights down. Take your vinyasa or any constructive rest that feels good to you. We'll meet in a forward fold or downward dog, or maybe tabletop or child's pose. Pausing here for a couple more rounds of breath this time. And if you're feeling really hot in the space, you might breathe in through the nose, out the mouth, let it all go. If you're drinking water, little sips. Little tiny sips. And when you're ready, feet to hands. Grabbing our weights for another round of shoulder bombs, coming up on 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna find our chair again, flashing it open on 1, 2, 3, 4. Step that left foot back. We're finding our high lunge, reverse curl on 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna hold this high lunge, this time bringing the palms facing in, and we're gonna row back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step that left foot forward, and we shoulder bomb on 1, 2. We have time for more shoulder bombs tonight. 3, and 4. We're going to sink it into chair. And we flash open on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Stepping right foot back. High lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold that lunge and row on 1, 2, 3, 4. Step it up. Set your weights down. Take your vinyasa or any constructive rest. Get a nice good sweat in this evening. I'm pausing here. I was actually really sore like 2 days from practicing the sequence. And we took my boss's truck today. It had like really nice seat heaters, like really, it's like a new truck, right? And so I worked all my soreness out in his truck today with the seat heaters. When you're ready, we're going to step the feet to the hands again, grabbing the weights and shoulder bomb on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Find your chair, and we've got our flashers on 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot steps back, high lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. High lunge, row. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time the back foot spins 90 degrees. We're going to let those weights hang heavy in front of the body, and we're going to swing it wide open. Warrior 2, side raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step it up and take another round of shoulder bombs. Lifting up on 1, 2. You guys are such good sports. 3. The ladies are lying, are like, I did not know this was happening. 4. Finding chair, bringing the weights into your chest, and we flash on 1, 2, 3, 4. Stepping that right foot back, high lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back foot spins 90. We've got our warrior 2, side raises. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up. Set your weights down. Take your vinyasa or constructive rest. We're going to add on again. It's going to be so good. So good. Couple more add-ons. Pausing here, another big breath in through the nose, sigh it out the mouth, let it all go. When you're ready, meet me at the top of your mat. We're gonna grab our weights again. Another round of shoulder bombs on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Seek it low in your chair and flash on 1, 2, 3, 4. Left foot steps back, high lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Back foot spins 90. We've got our warrior 2, side raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. This time, bring both weights around the right thigh, hinging forward just a little bit. And we're going to kick those weights straight back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up. Let's do another round of shoulder bombs. They're fun. 1, 2, 3, and 4. I don't joke about those things. A chair. We flash on 1, 2, 3, 4. I don't joke about shoulder bombs. Step the right foot back. We've got our high lunge and reverse curl on 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row on 1, 2, 3, 4. Warrior 2, side raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. We're gonna bring the weight around the left thigh, hinging forward into that humble warrior stance as we kick back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up, set your weights down. Take your vinyasa or your constructive rest. I'm starting to really sweat up here. Whew, it's gonna be so cold stepping out of this building too. Pausing here for a couple more rounds of breath. It's gonna feel so good, right? We're gonna feel so cleansed, so cleansed. Nice big breath in through the nose, out the mouth. And when you're ready, meet me at the top of your mat. Grab your weights. We've got another round of shoulder bombs. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sink that weight down, chair. 1, 2, 3, 4. Step the left foot back, high lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warrior 2, side raises on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Humble warrior kick back on 1, 2, 3, 4. We're going to add on again. Neutral spine, straighten your front knee. Bring your right hand in front of your right thigh, your left hand overhead, and we're going to windmill, dropping the right weight down towards the knee or shin on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up. Let's do another round of shoulder bumps. You love it. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're gonna find our chair again. Flash on 1, 2, 3, 4. Right foot steps back, high lunge, reverse curl on 1, 2, 3, 4 in a row on 1, 2, 3, 4. You're gonna find your warrior 2 side raise on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Humble warrior kick back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Coming to a neutral spine, straighten the front knee, left hand rest at inner left thigh, right hand overhead, and we drop on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step it up, set your weights down. Meet me in any constructive rest or take a vinyasa. We're gonna pause here for a little bit longer this time, taking a moment, catch your breath, cool off for a moment. We've got one more round, both sides. We can do it. So after I told the guys I work with this afternoon about this class, and they were like, "Why do you enjoy that?" I said, "Well, I feel like super cleansed after." And then Mark was like, "Yeah, and then you step out into the freezing cold and you're cleansed with pneumonia." Thanks, Mark. Didn't think about that. When you're ready, meet me at the top of your mat. Grab your weights. We've only got 2 more rounds of shoulder bombs. That's it. We're going to lift it up on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Sink it low. Second to last chair. We open on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Step that left foot back. High lunge, reverse curl. 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a row on 1, 2, 3, 4. Warrior 2 side raises. 1, 2, 3, 4. Humble warrior kickbacks on 1, 2, 3, 4. Straighten that front knee. We're going to windmill, lifting left hand overhead on 1, 2, 3, 4. Don't step it up. Turn into a wide-legged stance in studio to face the flag wall. I'm going to turn so my back's not to you. And we're going to sink it low into goddess pose. Bring your elbows out to your sides, and we're going to pulse as we come down on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Release and overhead press. We're going to come back down again and pulse on 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. 2 more times. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Meet me at the top of your mat. We've got another round. Last round of shoulder bombs. When you're ready, talk yourself into it. 1, we can do it. 2, 3, and 4. Final chair. And we flash it open on 1, 2, 3, and 4. Our right foot steps back. This time I had to think about that. Where are we? Reverse curl on 1, 2, 3, 4. We've got a row. 1, 2, 3, 4. Warrior 2 side raise. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Humble warrior kick back. We lean forward, kick it straight back on 1, 2, 3, and 4. And we're going to windmill one last time. Left hand down, right hand up. 1, 2, 3, and 4. We've got our wide-legged stance, bringing the elbows out, bringing the elbows in, hands out as we sink it low and pulse for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. And again, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Last one. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Overhead press. Step it up. Set your weights down. Take your last vinyasa. If you've got everybody just threw their weights down. A big crash in studio. At least you didn't throw them at me. Thank you. We're gonna meet in a child's pose or any rest that you would like to. Maybe you just do a belly flop asana, as Julia calls it, and come straight on down onto your belly. Wherever you go, take a moment. Breathing in through the nose, maybe out the mouth a couple of times, maybe some sips of water. We're gonna do a little bit of abdominal work, and then we're gonna do some longer held yin poses this evening. You guys worked really hard. That was good. That felt great. Feels so good. Feels so alive, right? I'm pausing here. I just got an Amazon notification that Christmas gifts are being delivered. Please, I pray to whatever gods are out there that Tim gets to those before the girls do. Because Isla will open every Amazon package that hits our porch. And that will be the end of the surprises. Okay, when you're ready, moving slowly, we're gonna meet on our bottoms and we're gonna grab our weights again. I didn't even consider that. I don't know. I should have done that. Or in the office, I know. Tim's boss said that he normally does that, and he was telling us Saturday night at a wedding that he forgot this year, and he sent them to his house, and his little one, who is very Isla-esque, found them all, and was like, "Well, I guess I know about Santa now." So that was terrible, right? Yeah. Yes, exactly. All right, we're gonna keep these weights in the chest this evening. Pausing here, make sure your chest is nice and lifted, abdominals engaged as we hinge back on 1, coming forward, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're doing these bar style tonight. 6, 7. Last one, kind of. 8. I'm sitting up nice and tall again. We're going to take it to the right side this time. Twisting open, bringing the weights down on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Let's take it to the left. On 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Set your weights down. Take a seated butterfly fold, letting the knees fall open. And folding forward to your edge, opening through the hips. You're here for about 4 rounds of breath. Letting the head and neck hang heavy as you breathe in through the nose and out the mouth. I don't think Isla really believes anymore, but she acts like she believes, and so I don't know. I don't really know. That's a really hard thing to handle. Honestly, I would rather her just stay. But she did ask Santa Sunday, or Friday, when she played little elf at the Christmas tree lighting. She asked him for a raccoon, like a live raccoon. Yeah, she did. She was like, I have to ask Santa something. And we're like, well, you have a private audience. You're like, you and your sister are the little elves. So ask him. And she was like, I want a raccoon. He choked with laughter. He was like, I've never heard that one before. No kids asked me for a live raccoon. We're going to come all the way down onto our backs when you're ready. And then poor Nancy Eckerly, who had asked the girls, if they would do it. She was probably like, what hillbillies do I have in here doing this year? We're going to pull the knees into the chest. We're tucking the pelvis just a little bit. We want some contact between the floor and the low back. And we're going to push the knees out over the hips. Try to keep those knees together. Isla and I did these with bands around our thighs the other night. Maybe we'll do that Thursday for Barre. We're going to drop the knees down to the left on 1, engaging the core, and lift. Back to the left on 2, 3, 4. And take it to the right on 1, 2, 3, and 4. We're going to take it back to the left again on 1, 2, 3, and 4. One more time to the right. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Pull the knees into the chest. Give yourself a hug. You did it. Drop your knees over to the left. Extend your arms out nice and wide. We're going to find a supine twist. Shifting your gaze over the right shoulder. As you pause here for the next minute, allowing the body to open up as you pull, feel the pull through the shoulders, maybe all the way down to the fingertips. Tim was frantically trying to scramble out of that little tiny Santa house as soon as she said she wanted a raccoon. He was like, I'm out. I'm done. I don't know you. I don't know you girls. A raccoon would be fun. Kate was all for it. She was like, finally, Isla asked for something that we both want, right? Like a raccoon. Santa followed her request up with a big one or a baby. When you're ready, go ahead and come back to a neutral spine. We're going to take the knees the opposite direction, spreading your arms out nice and wide, shifting the gaze over the left shoulder this time. And you're pausing here for 1 minute. Follow the movement of the breath as you feel the pull through the shoulders, the gentle twisting of the spine. You've got just a couple more rounds of breath here. And when you're ready, you can slowly unwind, coming back to a neutral spine. Take a nice big full body stretch, reaching arms overhead, fingertips to toe tips. We're scooting the feet down to the bottom left corner of the mat, and the hands are coming to the upper left corner, making a banana shape with your body. Nice long pull down the right side, probably feels good to the arms, the abdominals. You're here for a couple more rounds of breath in banana pose. And when you're ready, taking the hands and the feet to the upper and bottom left, right corners of your mat. I'm pausing here in Banana Asana for about 4 rounds of breath. And when you're ready, coming back to a neutral spine, allow your arms to come down to your sides. Slide your heels up to your sits bones. And maybe you bring, if you've got a block, you might like a block. We're going to make our way into waterfall. You can just use your hands too, or maybe a folded blanket, lifting your feet up towards the ceiling and gently inverting yourself. And then we're going to continue to stretch through the legs and the hips a little bit as well. Inner and outer hips, targeting both them tonight. But let's pause here for about the next minute. Viparita Karani. Taking a moment, aware of the downward current of energy. Slight knee bend is great here. Maybe you'd like to point and flex the toes or circle the ankles a little bit while you're hanging out here. You've got another round of breath. And when you're ready, you can slowly drop the feet back to the floor. Keep your heels up near your sits bones and bring your left ankle to right thigh, just above the knee, finding a reclined figure 4. Option to thread the arms through, lifting the right foot up off the mat as you pull the legs in towards the chest. Eye of the needle, stretching through that inner hip just a little bit more, probably feeling it through the glute too. Feels really good after all those chairs. I'm just letting the feet relax. Notice if you've got any tension hanging there in the feet. And we're going to be here for about another minute. Maybe you pull the legs in just a little tighter, creating just slightly more sensation. And taking 2 more rounds of breath. And then go ahead and bring your right foot back to the mat if it's lifted. Pausing in reclined figure 4. We're going to drop the left foot all the way over to the right. So your left foot will be planted into the mat, left knee pointed up, and your right knee is going to be falling over, but it might not come all the way down. It might hang up in the air a little bit. That's okay. Got a nice big pull through the outer left hip. I'm even feeling a little bit of my knee this evening. And maybe you feel it through the inner legs as well. We're not going to be here for long. Take a moment while you hang out here to notice where you're holding on to any unnecessary tension. And see if you can release that tension, allowing your body to soften a little bit further into the pose. And when you're ready, coming back to neutral spine, extend both legs out nice and long. Take a full body stretch. Relieve those knees of being bent for a moment. And when you're ready, you can pull the heels back up to the sits bones, this time placing right ankle to left thigh, finding your reclined figure 4. Option to thread the arms through for eye of the needle, pulling the legs in. And pausing here for the next minute and a half. Again, just letting go of any tension that's residing in the feet. Softening and relaxing the feet. Maybe pulling the legs in a little bit closer to the chest, creating just a little more sensation. You're here for about 4 more rounds of breath. I'm taking 3 more rounds of breath. Long, slow inhales and even longer, slower exhales. And if that left foot is lifted, you can begin to plant the left foot into the floor, coming back to reclined figure 4. And then dropping the right foot all the way over to the left, right knee pointed towards the ceiling. Settling in, noticing where you're feeling sensation, maybe through the outer right hip, maybe through the outer left hip as well. It might be a little different on this side. Softening and relaxing the feet. You can let the feet relax. You might notice that your body settles and gives into the pose a little bit more. We've got just a couple more rounds of breath here. I'm pausing with that sensation. And when you're ready, you can slowly come back to neutral. Taking another big full body stretch, relieving the knees of being bent for so long. And then taking any final organic movement that feels good to you this evening. Maybe you pull the knees back up into the chest, give yourself a little rock and roll. If there's a favorite pose of yours that we did not do and you'd like to take, you can take that now. We'll begin to prep for a final Shavasana, resting on your back, your belly, or your side this evening, and adding any props to make your stay here more comfortable. We're going to work through a little meditation this evening, taking a slightly longer Shavasana than usual. You guys worked really, really hard tonight. Dare I say harder than what we normally do in our hot flow class. Although you might disagree. I don't know. Maybe it was a wash. And taking time to simply be here for a moment in your body, sensing your whole self, your whole body all at once, all together, sensing your whole body at the same time, from the top of your head to the tips of your toes, sensing the back of the body, sensing the front of the body. Noticing any heaviness or lightness residing in the body. If the body feels heavy, allow it to feel heavy. Gravity pulling you even further. If the body feels light and buoyant, allow it to feel light and buoyant, as if it could float up off the floor. Allowing whatever you're feeling to just happen. Settling into a state of relaxation as you begin to sense the space around your body. Aware of the floor underneath, the ceiling overhead, and the walls all around. Allowing your awareness to rest with the ongoing and natural breath without any need to change it. Simply feeling the breath as it comes and goes again and again. Remaining aware of your breath and little else. Focusing mostly on your breath as you allow any mental chatter to dissolve into the background. Following your soothing, natural breath over and over. Noticing how soft and subtle the natural breath is. Feel free to adjust your position as you begin to bring your awareness into your face. You might scrunch your eyes, your nose, maybe move your jaw around as you release any tension residing in the face, allowing the forehead and the eyes to soften and smooth. The cheeks, the lips, and the tongue release. And you let go in the jaw. Allow the jaw to let go. Allowing your body to settle into a state of stillness and a state of heaviness or lightness. Noticing any places in the body that are still holding on to tension. And directing your breath to those areas as you remind yourself to let go, let go, let go. Aware of any surrounding sounds, listening and blending the sounds, and letting them come to you from far and near. Being as receptive as you can rather than preferring one or another. And noticing when any judgments of sounds come up. Any thoughts, mental chatter that comes up, direct your attention back to your breath. Aware of your soft and subtle natural breath and little else. Allowing yourself to fully surrender into deep peace, deep stillness. Shavasana. I'll bring you back when it's time. And without moving, allowing your awareness to once again rest with your body within your space. Aware of your whole self, sensing your whole body all at once. Noticing if the body feels heavy. Noticing if the body feels light. And then sensing the space around your body. The floor beneath you, the ceiling overhead, the walls around you. The soft, subtle, natural breath, and any sounds near or far. And when you're ready, you can begin to add gentle movement back to the physical body. Gently wiggling fingers and toes, and softly rocking the head side to side. You might reach your arms overhead, taking a nice big full body stretch. Maybe you bring your knees into your chest and give yourself a little squeeze, taking a moment to thank your body for all it just did this evening and all it will continue to do for you. When you're ready, you can meet me in a comfortable seated position, allowing your hands to rest in your lap, palms face down. Your eyes are gently closed or a soft gaze at the floor as we pause for another moment of stillness before we meet the rest of the evening. A moment to be and breathe. A moment to be in gratitude for yourself, your practice, and each other. We'll seal our practice with a final breath in through the nose and a big sigh out the mouth. I invite you to bring your palms together into Anjali Mudra, floating thumb knuckles up to third eye center between the brows, the Agnya chakra, the seat of your divine intuition and all that is right and good. And peace and deepest peace. The love and light in me honors the love and light in each of you. Namaste. Thank you all for joining me for that heated yoga with weights tonight. Thank you, ladies, for joining at home as well. I appreciate you all. I hope you enjoyed that too. Weights are not morning classes, yoga with weights. We had ladies that used weights and ladies that did without the weights. So yeah, any feedback is appreciated. If you want to do that again, we can do it again. Have a good evening.